Hello and welcome to Ranganath Tutorials, the short and sweet current affairs updates. So on 16th we have India marked its 75th Independence Day, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So India have just completed its 75 years after its independence. So Union Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment, Dr. Virendra Kumar. Just remember his name is very important. So he is the Union Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment. He flags off an operation known as a Blue Freedom. And what is this Blue Freedom? So Blue Freedom is that particular operation where the expedition comprises of team of disabilities from various parts of India to reach the Siachen Glacier and thereby creating the world record. So there is a team of disabilities who are expediting to a Siachen Glacier. If they do so, they will be creating a world record. Next one, PM Modi sets a target to become energy independent by 2047. Why 2047? Because it marks the 100th year of independence. So he has his goals of making India as energy independent by 2047. Ministry of Social Justice launches e-study platform Tapas. So what is this Tapas? It is training for argumentation, productivity and service. So this particular Tapas is being launched by which ministry? That is the important thing you have to remember. That is the Social Justice. The Ministry of Social Justice launches the e-study platform Tapas. Now, the Afghanistan is in news nowadays. So Ashraf Ghani was the previous president over there. So Taliban threw him away. Now he fled the country. So that is what is being given here. Now the Taliban head, who is known as Ali Ahmad Zalaji, is likely to be a head of the Afghanistan if Taliban secures the power over there. Next one, India's first drone forensic lab will come up in Kerala. So there is a news that the first drone forensic lab would come up in Kerala. So when you hear about the Kerala, just remember the CM name and the governor of it, which is Arif Muhammad Khan. Okay, this is very important point to be remembered on this date. Kaziranga National Parks become India's first national park with satellite phone availability. So Kaziranga Park is very much famous for the single horned rhinoceros and it is in Assam. PM Modi declares the 14th August as a Partition Horrors Remembrance Day. Please to remember this. Again, it forms an important point. So PM Modi declares what? August 14th on the day before independence as the Partition Horror Remembrance Day. Next point, the Indian first cattle genomic chip, India Gav, for the conservation of pure varieties of indigenous breeds like Gir, Kanchkar, Sahiwal, Ongol, etc. was released. So this chip was released by National Institute of Animal Biotechnology, Hyderabad. So just remember the chip name, which is Indigo. And why it is made? Because it is made just to preserve the indigenous breeds which are present in India. Few examples of indigenous breeds, you might have to remember these also. These are important things. Now, 4 sites added to a Ramsar list, which gives us the status of wetland of international importance. What is this Ramsar list that you have to know first? So it was set up based on the Ramsar Convention on wetlands on international importance. When this was signed in 1971 in the Ramsar city. So it is a city in Iran. Remember, the capital of Iran is Tehran. The capital of Iran is Tehran. Okay, why it was signed? Because the wetlands are of more biodiversity and that has to be preserved. So in order to understand the importance of the wetlands, this particular Ramsar Convention was solved. So why it is done? So in this particular Ramsar Convention, 4 more sites has been added from India. So 2 from Gujarat, one is Thol and Mandawa, and other 2 from Haryana, which is Sultanpur and Bindavas. Okay, so another few points which are important when concerned with the Ramsar Convention is, and this was convention signed in Iran, which is in the Ramsar city in 1971, and its particular headquarters presently is in Gland, Switzerland.